Well, thank you for staying with us. It's time for that breaking news right now at noon. We're learning that the state has purchased land in Franklin County to build a new prison. Here's 3 things that you need to know right now. According to the governor's office, the state purchased an 815-acre plot of land near Charleston. All this comes after a months-long search. And the governor's office says that this will help alleviate overcrowding in the state's jails and prisons. The site for the proposed prison is located just north of Charleston along Highway 215. The state says that this spot offers the infrastructure needed for a new prison, including cell reception, water lines, electricity, and a nearby fire department. It will be state-owned and run. They're also saying that there are more than 100,000 workers nearby who could staff this new facility. The state says that once the prison is complete, it will employ nearly 800 individuals at an average salary of more than $46,000 based on estimates, and claim that this will enhance Charleston's roads, utilities, and infrastructure. Now, the governor just went on 92.7 KDYN, a Franklin County radio station, to talk about the new plan. Here's what she had to say about it.
And as we've made no secret, public safety has been one of the top priorities. It's something I talked about significantly on the campaign, and certainly one of the things that we've worked hard on over the course of the last 2 years since being elected. And one of the biggest challenges that our state faces is that we have a prison bed shortage. We have too many people that need to be locked up and can't be because we don't have a place to put them. And so we made a commitment, worked closely with the members of the legislature to secure the funding needed so that for the first time since my dad was governor, Arkansas could invest in our public safety by way of building a new prison. And that is something that we've worked diligently over the last year. We now have a location and have purchased a property there in Franklin County after a months-long search so that we can make sure that we are doing everything possible to protect the people in our state and get violent repeat offenders off of our streets, out of our communities, and in prison where they belong.
When asked about concerns from those living nearby, the governor had this to say.
You know, I think one of the most important facts to keep in mind when looking at this is these people that we will be locking up in this prison can either be in this prison and in this facility where they are guarded, or they can be in your community. And that right now, that's our alternative. Right now, we don't have the space and we don't have the ability to arrest and lock them up. So instead of letting people free, we can put them in this facility and make sure that our state and our communities are infinitely safer. Not only that, but this will be a major economic investment in that area, providing, again, thousands of jobs during the construction, 800 long-term permanent jobs in that area that are recession-proof with an average salary of $46,000 and up. And so probably the single biggest economic investment in Franklin County that we've seen in our state's history. But it's also, and I think the most important piece, is we can either lock up the people that we don't want in our communities by building a new facility, or we can continue the failed system that we have had of catch and release. And to me, we know that's not working, and so we have to do something different. And this is one of the best things that we can do to make our communities like the one in Charleston and the surrounding areas much, much safer.
Governor Sanders is also addressing concerns over why people living near the property weren't notified ahead of time.
You know, this is going to be a long process. This isn't something that's going to happen overnight. This is the first step. We want to be great community partners. We're going to continue to do that. We're going to work closely with the local stakeholders every step of the way as we go through this. And so making sure that we're investing in infrastructure needs, working with the local law enforcement, local elected officials, and we will continue that process and continue to be great partners throughout. This isn't, again, something that is going to be quick. But it is a much-needed investment in our state's public safety, and we're glad that we are able to take these steps into making Arkansas a much safer place for people to live, to work, and to raise their families.
The governor's office also says the facility will house around 3,000 new prison beds. We will continue to follow this story throughout the day. 5 News reporter Rachel Williams is in Franklin County gathering more information right now. We'll have updates coming up on your 5 News at 4, 5, and 6. That will do it for us today on your 5 News at noon. We'll take you back to regular programming. Thanks for watching.
Continue with us. Watch free on the 5 Plus app, streaming now.